A family inbred like serpents entwined, had no heart and little mind. A clan of madness, a terrible scene. They cursed the earth, the Sawney Bean. Lurking in the fog, a fearsome brood. Poor travelling folk they caught and slew. No graves have the victims of these ghouls and fiends, those taken and eaten by the Sawney Bean. From their flesh they made a meal. Their skin the floor for their bands to kneel. Their skulls a table from which to feed. Alas, the victims of the Sawney Bean.
試合開始の笛です。画面に向かって左から右へ攻めるのがリーズ、反対に右から左へ攻めるのがリバプール。オーネン、ラデイ。
Cursed with the stench of the Sawney Bean.
オフサイドはない。アリー折り返すに、これはゴールキック。
Family inbred like serpents entwined, had no heart and little mind.
9名
Clan of madness, a terrible scene. They cursed the earth, the Sawney Bean. Lurking in the fog, a fearsome brood. All travelling folk they caught and slew. No graves of the victims of these ghouls and fiends. Those taken by the Sawney Bean. From their flesh they made a meal. Their skin the floor for their beds to kneel. Their skulls a table from which to feed. Alas, the victims of the Sawney Bean. They lived by the sword, were felled by the axe. And I say now wrong with that. Burning cage worse than any dream. Cursed with the stench of the Sawney Bean. Some are haunted by the tolling bell, some by the fiery pits of hell. But what haunts me is what we did see
20分経過。ベルマ
when we entered the larder of the Sawney Bean. Some are haunted by the tolling bell, some by the fiery pits of hell. But what haunts me is what we did see when we entered the larder of the Sawney Bean. Family inbred like serpents entwined,
レスリー
had no heart and little mind. A clan of madness, a terrible scene. They cursed the earth, the Sawney Bean.
ボーナー
Lurking in the fog, a fearsome brood.
空中戦
All travelling folk they caught and slew. No graves have the victims of these ghouls and fiends.
中へ上げる
Those taken and eaten by
大きくクリアし
the
ました。
Sawney Bean. their flesh they made a meal. They skinned the floor for their beds to kneel. Their skulls a table from which to feed. Alas, the victims of the sword beam, they lived by the sword were fell by the axe. And I say now, but in their hellish caves worse than any dream. Cursed with the stench of the sword beam.
素晴らしいゴールです。ただいまのゴールシーンを振り返ってみましょう。ねじ込んだ。
この選手は視野が非常に広いです
Family inbred like serpents entwined, had no heart and little mind. Clan of madness, a terrible scene. They curse the earth, the Sawney beam.
前半終了まであと5分。
Lurking in the fog, a fearsome brood. All travelling folk they caught and slew. No graves are the victims of these ghouls and fiends. Those taken and eaten by the Sawney beam. From their flesh they made a meal. Their skin was raw for their beds to kneel. Their skulls a table from which to feed. Alas, the victims of the Sawney beam, they lived by the sword that fell by the axe. And I say now wrong with that.
前半戦が終わったところで途中経過をお伝えします。得点は1対1。さあ、後半戦キックオフです。
Cursed with the stench of the Sawney beam. Some are haunted by the tolling
アラ
bell.
ン・スミシ
Some by the fiery
Spaceを見つけた。
pits of hell. But what haunts me is what we did see
オーネン
when we entered the larder of the Sawney beam. Some are haunted by the tolling bell. Some by the fiery
Dribble.
pits of hell. But what haunts me is what we did see when we entered the larder of the Sawney beam.
戦術という呪詛を解き放つようなドリブル。スローインです。さあ、ここからどう攻める。ラデー
Family and blood like serpents entwined.
オフサイドを取られました。ロビ
Had
ン
no heart and little mind. The clan of madness, a terrible
Cut.
scene.
ヘスリー
They cursed
Head
the
to the
earth,
passを送る。
the Sawney beam.
ドリブルで上がる
Lurking in the
シュ
fog,
ー
a
ト
fearsome brood. Poor travelling folk they caught and slew.
スローイン
No graves have the victims of these ghouls and fiends. Those taken and eaten by the Sawney beam. From their flesh they made a meal.
ウィル
They skinned the floor for their beds to kneel.
さあここからどう攻め
Their
る
skulls
頭を
are
入れてき
tables
ます
from which to feed.
スローイン
Alas, the victims of the Sawney beam, they lived by the sword were fell by the axe. And I say now,
後半
wrong
20分
with
経過
that. But in their hands case
決まったゴールエクセレントゴールリーチ素晴らしい集中力が途切れません てみましょう。肉ばっけ。
Family and bread like serpents entwined, had no heart and little mind. Clan of madness, a terrible scene. They curse the earth, the Sawney bean. Lurking in the fog, a fearsome brood. Poor travelling folk they caught and slew. No graves are the victims of these ghouls and fiends, those taken and eaten by the Sawney bean. From their flesh they made a meal.
ナデーリザーブの選手が体を
Their skin the floor for their beds to kneel. Their skulls a table from which to feed. Alas, the victims of the Sawney bean,
これはミスキ
who lived by the sword and
Sensational.
fell by the axe. And I say now wrong with that, but in their hellish caves worse than any
Slowly.
dream. Cursed with the stench of the Sawney bean,
おっと R を
some
取りました。
haunted by the tolling bell, some by the fiery pits of hell. But what haunts me is what we did see
シュート
when we entered the ladder of the Sawney bean. Some are haunted by the tolling bell,
R
some by the fiery pits of hell. But what haunts me is what we did see when we entered the ladder of the Sawney bean.
必要なスポットライトから逃れようとするかのごとく華麗なドリブルを披露しています。前が空いた。ゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルゴルダイナミックゴール。リーズ着実に点を。さあもう一度見てみましょう。ウィルコ
They curse the earth, the Sawney bean. Lurking in the fog, a fearsome brood. Poor travelling folk they caught and slew. No graves have the victims of these ghouls and fiends, those taken and eaten by the Sawney bean. From their flesh they made
中に迫ってきた空中戦。
their skin the floor for their beds to kneel. Their skulls a table from which to feed.
センタリング
Alas, the victims of the Sawney bean.
中へ上げた。
On the sword were felled by the axe. And I say now wrong with that, but in their hellish caves worse than any dream. Cursed with the stench of the Sawney bean.
出た。
Family and bread like serpents
ボールが
entwined,
宙をさまよう。
had no heart and little mind.
ここで笛です。行き詰まる熱戦に決着がつきました。リーズ初戦を見事勝
They
利で飾りま
curse
し
the earth, the Sawney bean.
た。それでは長谷川さん、
はい、
試合を振り返って
Lurking
い
in
か
the
がでした
fog,
か。
a fearsome
いい
brood.
試合内容だったと思います。
はい、どうもありがとうございました。そろそろお別れの時間がやってまいりました。実況は私ジョン・カビラがお届け
The
いたしまし
graves
た。
of the victims of